Hey, my name's Tanessa Nicole. I wanted to come to you just for a few minutes and talk about validation. I feel like we are always looking for validation from people who aren't valid. I posted that post recently, I think on my Twitter and on my Instagram, which is Tanessa Nicole at whichever social media. Um, but so validation, and you know what? I'm gonna look that up. Let's look up the actual word validation. And while I'm looking, I'll keep talking. So, oftentimes we need validation from people that aren't even valid in our life. Okay, so the noun for validation is the action of checking or proving the validity of accuracy of something. This one is better: recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid or worthwhile. And so, if you're looking for an opinion or to be validated, say, weight loss. Let's use weight loss. And so, if you're looking for someone who's morbidly obese to validate you in your weight loss, they're not even valid in that area. No disrespect to them, but they're not valid in that area because they haven't conquered that area. And so, if you're going to look for validation from somewhere, I think it should be from somewhere where they're valid in that area. And I find oftentimes we settle, we lower our standards to meet other people instead of causing people or forcing people to rise up to where we are. We lower our standards to meet where they are, and all you're doing is you're cheating yourself. um, we got to stop cheating ourselves. We really do, because at the end of the day, you owe it to yourself to be the best you can be. Not anyone else, not a spouse, not your parents, not your children, not anyone. You have one life to live, and it's your life. And so you have to choose it wisely and choose how you are going to live. Because if not, you don't want to be 70 or 80 and look back on your life and realize, oh my gosh, like I lived my whole life for other people. And that's something that I found with myself, that probably up until I'm 43 now, so maybe 3 years, 39 ish, I started coming around realizing, man, I'm a people pleaser. And I really didn't do anything with that at first. But then once I started really paying attention, I'd say in the last year, year and a half, honestly, that I really started realizing, no, I'm not here to please everyone else. Like, I'm not. And that may sound harsh, or that may sound rude or mean, but at the end of the day, um, my life is mine. My life is only mine. No one else is going to live it for me. No one else is going to go to work. People's validation don't pay my bills, whether they're valid or not. Like, even if they're valid in their field, someone validating me does not pay my bills, because at the end of the day, I heard a wise man say before that people should not be your standard. I don't care how well they're doing on the outside, because we all have that, professional life, we have a public life, we have a private life, and then we have the life that no one knows but you, because there's things about you that people don't know and you don't share with them because it's something that for whatever reason you're not ready to share. And so we have to start looking for our standard elsewhere, not in people, not on social media, not what everyone else is doing. Because at the end of the day, it's what are you doing? What are you doing to better yourself? What are you doing to be a better person? Starting with yourself, because it's you. If you're not happy in whatever situation you're in, if you're not happy with your weight, then lose weight. Like, start working out, start eating healthier. If you're not happy with your health, again, eat healthier, sleep better, get better rest at night. I'm sitting here right now sipping on chamomile tea, not because I don't sleep well, but I'm just unwinding. Um, if you're not happy with, say, your knowledge, there's a million books out there, free books, e-books, audible books, reading books, paperback books, and so there's no reason to not have any information that you're looking for in this day and age, because with the World Wide Web, it's at your fingertips. I Google, like, I'll randomly drive by something. I just came back from Texas, and we drove past I think it was a pond or a lake or something, but it's called the Weeping Woman, or something like that. But I looked it up because I'm like, huh, that's an interesting. Um, name to name a pond or a lake. And so I looked it up. And so, I'm just big on research and wanting to gain more knowledge, and not so I can like make someone else feel small, but because I've always been a why person. Even growing up as a child, I was always like, why? Well, why do I got to go to bed at 9? Or, why do I have to eat all the vegetables? Like my mom would make mixed vegetables, and I hate lima beans. And so back in the day, it used to be like corn, carrots, peas, lima beans, and green beans. I would pick the lima beans out, but I would eat the rest. And I would get in trouble. And it's like, why do I got to eat those? Like, there's all these other vegetables in there, so why can't I just eat those? Anyways, all that to say, I am a big why person. And so, with being a why person, I brought that in even to my adult life, where I'll look at certain things and say, well, why? Well, why aren't people secure in themselves? Why don't we have self awareness? I think that's like one of my words of the year is self awareness, and just being more aware of me and how, what am I putting off? What type of energy or whatever am I putting off? And then what environments cause me to feel off? And those environments I have to stay clear of. Those people I have to stay clear of. And also making sure that I'm not the toxic one, because at times it could be that I'm the one that's toxic. If I come and I know that I'm feeling some kind of way, oftentimes more than not, I won't show up. I won't answer my phone if I'm like in a funk. I like to say, If I'm feeling, I'm not going to answer my phone, because I know I'm going to be toxic. And so, it's just not okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to come, and hopefully the word was encouraging, to encourage people to really take a look at yourself, number one, and then to not require so much validation outside. Now, with that said, I do want to say one thing, because there's a caveat to that. I do believe that someone should be able to check you. I don't believe that checking is validation, but I think there should be someone, I really would think even more than one person in your life, that can put the mirror in your face and say, you're the problem. Like, look at you, or look at your behavior, or look at what you're talking about. What's going on with you? And I should be able to receive that correction, receive that love. Again, being more self aware and take a look at myself and make those changes. And I just don't see that anymore in this day and age, because there's so many people that no one can tell you nothing. You know everything. Like, you're the all knowing of everything, and it's not okay anymore. And so I just wanted to come on here and tell you that. And so I want you to definitely be encouraged to be more self aware. And if you're the one that you are needy and you need lots of validation, start validating yourself. Get you some scriptures, from the Bible, or get you some affirmations that you can start saying over yourself. Again, if you aren't happy with your body and you want to lose weight, then start like confessing over yourself. I eat healthy. My body craves water. My body craves fruits and vegetables. Um, I no longer want cookies and cupcakes before I go to bed, or at all, really. I'm all about moderation. So the only things that I omit from my diet are either things that I'm allergic to, or because I'm vegetarian, I chose not to eat meat, and so I don't eat meat. Outside of that, if I want a cookie, I'm going to eat a cookie. If I want a donut, I'm going to eat a donut. If it doesn't have milk in it, because, the doctor said I'm allergic to milk. But I work out too, and I think I do that not just for my body, but even for peace of mind. And so, again, the point to take away is you can validate yourself. You can start speaking words of affirmation over yourself, or find scriptures, and um, stay out of toxic environments. Even if you're the toxic environment, change your behavior, change your mindset. Music is a powerful way to change that. Put on your favorite song, sing out loud, blast it. If you have neighbors or you live in a condo or an apartment building, put it in your headphones, but do something to change your mood. Don't be the negative Nancy of the group. And more so, I believe in, looking out for you. And so if you're negative, your whole body goes through a whole bunch of changes because of that. And you just don't want that. It's not healthy. It's not conducive with you being the best you can be. And so I hope I encouraged you. And again, you can find me on Twitter. I'm Tanessa Nicole, Tumblr, I'm Tanessa Nicole, and Instagram, I am Tanessa Nicole. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. Bye.